This Transmissions Trips to the Store video has been brought to you with the help of listeners like you.
Without Patreon support, Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today. You can sign up for our Patreon at www.transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the awesome Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our weekly Transmissions podcast. You can check us out at www.transmissionspodcast.com. We do a show every Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday is the toy show. That's the flagship Transmissions. Trips to the Store is a part of that. You're watching it right now. You should listen to that podcast if you haven't already. And Fridays is Transmissions Alt Mode, where it's all about comics and media related to the Transformers. This week, we have a special guest, JP
Yoshi.
Bolve.
I'm happy to be here, guys, and anytime you need a fill-in, I'm more than happy to do it.
Well, you know, Yoshi's not here half the time, so when he is here, it is like he's a special guest.
Oh, fucking dick!
Because
So we got.
you're like One Direction. You've all got your solo projects. That's what's going on.
So yes, colorist extraordinaire John Paul Bove has joined us this week. Daryl unfortunately had an internet problem, so couldn't get online. But
How convenient.
Yeah.
we
Well,
miss him.
you fill
We
you
wish him
fill
well.
you fill your browser history with that kind of stuff. Someone's going to come a knocking. That's all I'm saying.
The rest of us showed up.
All right, so let's. Well, first of all, before I forget, sorry about that. Transmissions is completely and awesomely supported by our donors, our special friends who give us money every month, our Patreon supporters, our PayPal supporters. It's you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us. If you aren't supporting us already and you want to figure out how you can do that, just go to www.transmissionspodcast.com/support. And that's how you can do that if you want to listen, if you want to support the show and help us keep the show running.
Honestly, if you have money to give to us, we'll help you out with all the rest of the steps. You don't have to go anywhere. Just let us know. We will find a way to remove that burden from you.
Contact Yoshi on Twitter. He will set up a Skype session with you and just walk you through the whole thing.
That's right.
I think if you just read him your credit card numbers, your social security number, your bank account numbers, and he'll take care of the rest.
That money problem you guys are experiencing, you won't have it to be a problem anymore.
Well, Yoshi can just go to Equifax and get all the information.
That's right. www.
But thank you to because of our Patreons who pushed us past the 60 Patreon mark, we unlocked a new show, Transmissions Declassified. So that is going to be a new monthly show exclusive to our Patreons. But if we get even more Patreons, we get to 100 Patreons, that show will be unlocked for everyone. So that's the next goal. So if you want to support the show, listen to that new show, get access to it, and the more people who sign up, the closer we get to making that show available to everyone. So thank you to everyone who did that. Also, we've got a new monthly contest, so you can win a $10 Toy Hacks gift code every month. That's sponsored by Toy Hacks. We already had our winner from this month, Kevin, our Patreon Kevin, who already got it. So all you got to do is sign up by the end of the month, and you will be entered for October's contest. So check that out. All right, now let's get into what we got this week. So, Yoshi, I'm going to start with you. What did you pick up?
Well, sir, you guys are very aware of my favorite action figure that's been put out recently. This thing is an absolute joy to play with, and I think that everybody needs to get it because it's that awesome. Also, I've got Sea Spray.
Ooh, fake out.
Fake out. This guy is beautiful in both his modes. But there were three of these on the shelf. I picked out the nicest looking one. I found the painting to be subpar, compared to my boy here. And also, he doesn't stay pegged very well, which is driving me nuts. He looks great.
That's G1 toy accurate.
But yeah, he looks great in both modes when you can get him there, but he just doesn't want to stay pegged very well. He's not as bad as Wheelie. But yeah, those are the two things that stuck out.
That's true in every circumstance.
Right? If I had known this going in, I still would have bought him, if that's any consolation to anybody who's trying to hunt him down. So, yeah, got my two kids here. I'm going to be playing like crazy with them. And that's what I have, Charles.
Very nice. Congratulations on that find.
Thank you.
All right, shall we go to our guest, Mr. John Paul Bove, next?
Okay, but I want to know what happens with Spock in a minute. I've not been buying...
should I spoil it for you?
I'm sure he's going to be fine. He's one of the main characters. I also got a spray. There he is in his anthropomorphic mode, I assume it's called. I did also buy... I haven't bought very many toys recently just because I've not had the chance, but I did get an overt load who's very nice.
That's it.
Yeah, you did.
For all the people who are listening and not watching, it's a Titans Return Overlord.
You call it what you like, Charles. I know what this is. It's a kind of convertible robot toy, and it turns into a plane and a tank, and also a shoddy-looking base. So that's nice. But he's lovely. I like him. Everyone should have one. And then the only other thing I've recently picked up is, I know we've spoken about this before, about the Transformers. This is what appears to be perhaps a sequel book to the Transformers we talked about before, which features lots of lovely new material that's in colour for the first time. Do you want to see some Jeff?
Who colored that, JP?
I think it was Joanna Lafuente. Because I'm certain my name would be on it if I'd worked on it. I'm just trying to find some Jeff Senior in here, just because I can.
Did they give you a comp copy of that for busting your ass so hard?
I do get a copy. Yep.
You think they're actually going to pay him? They just give him a book.
Yeah. This is dinner and a show. I eat the pages as I go through them, and anything else just turns to mulch, as you already know. Chuck it in the garden, let it rot.
It's not IDW who's behind these books, right?
That's correct. Yeah, it's a company. I think they're French.
Hachette?
Called Hachette. Yes. So IDW obviously cooperate with them because it's a lot of their material is there. So there's some Jeff Senior. So some color pages. Don't know how much of this is going to be in focus or not, but there we are.
Very nice.
So yes, so that's a book that I worked on. I actually did that. Was I doing that? I can't remember. I did say my brain had turned to mulch, but anyway, the first volume of colours I did for this was I was doing whilst my wife, not literally whilst my wife was giving birth. So there was a gap in the middle where I stopped doing it for a while, oddly enough, and yeah. So there you are. So if you're in the UK anyway, you may already have that, but if not, you can pick it up. And if you're in the US or Canada, I mean,
now
with any luck, it'll come out eventually.
That hurts, JP. That really hurts.
Is this deal that's going on with you working on this book the reason why IDW stopped producing the UK classics on our side?
No, I don't think so. I don't actually know the answer, so I
think
I could make up something, but I think
I saw a recent interview with James Roberts where he was asked about it. He said the delay is all his fault.
I think that I mean I think because he does quite a lot of the extra material for that, and I think he writes something else for IDW, which is I think slowing him down a bit, and that's fine. But yeah, no, I don't think they'll be doing any of the color stuff because they've already passed that point. But they could do in the future because I mean the books do have. I was convinced they also had IDW written on them, but they don't. But I think they do on the inside actually.
Well, I mean, it's not like IDW would ever put
Nope.
out something and make you buy it again.
No, I think that's true of just about everyone, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if Shattered Glass Sea Spread. No. So yes, so those are the other than buying a house. I bought a house since I saw you guys last.
Not
This
a
is a-
transformer.
You're much better lighted than you were.
That's because I'm literally sat directly underneath the bulb in this house. So that Queen Bohemian Rhapsody kind of. And that's it.
All right. Jeremy, what do you got?
Nothing new at all. And I actually didn't
Oh,
think
Jeremy.
it has been crazy, but
Oh, hello.
I'm going to a local Wizard World convention next weekend, so I should make up for it. But I did pull out, since we were talking about
Whoa.
we were talking about the Titans Return, Optimus Primal. I pulled out my universe Rodimus Primal, which is basically Optimus Primal in Rodimus colors, and that's pretty much it. This was the only Beast Wars toy I had for the longest time.
Wow.
It doesn't have to be anymore. You can get rid of
No,
it. It's okay to get rid of it.
I can. I have a couple more now, but you know, the masterpiece Optimus Primal is so much better than this.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to the Titans Return one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, this isn't the place for it. It's fine. Carry on.
What do you got, Charles?
All right. I did not make it to the comic book store this week. I was away for work, so unfortunately,
People
did not
like you
get to
that are
pick up-
killing this industry.
I do have a pull list, so they did pick the comics for me. I will go buy them eventually, but I did get to Hallmark and pick up this year's Transformers Christmas ornament, and this is Soundwave. He looks very much like the G1 Soundwave,
Have you opened it?
and this I have not opened it yet. It's not Christmas yet. It's going on the Christmas tree. So,
Yoshi, did you open yours?
I did.
How does that
I
go
opened
on the
mine.
tree?
In the amount of time that it's going to take Charles to talk about every excuse for not opening it, I'm going to open mine again.
they have a little hook, JP, and you just have to run a string through them, through the hook.
Does it transform as well, or is it
No.
just
No,
okay.
it's
All right.
it's just a
Yeah.
model.
They've done G1 Megatron, Optimus Prime, and Grimlock in previous years.
Yep. So yeah, I've got everyone except Optimus Prime. I have to go on eBay and find Optimus Prime.
Not for what they want for it, you don't.
Yeah. Well,
Just
maybe
so-
I'll just live without Optimus Prime.
In just another, if they do one a year, in just 30 years' time, you can have a really sparsely decorated tree. It's going to be brilliant, isn't it? Have another miserable Christmas with your 3 decorations up. Amazing.
All right. All right. Well, you know,
If you win this
That-
week, Charles, I'm going to be furious.
I think
an
JP,
Overlord.
you would win this week probably.
Whoa.
Well, that's all I got this week for trips to the store. Thanks everyone for watching. Again, want to thank all our Patreon and PayPal supporters. Thank you for unlocking our new Transmissions Declassified show. And thank you everyone who listens and watches and comments. And if you can't support the show directly, giving us ratings on iTunes and Google Play will also help us out, or just giving us feedback. That's always nice. And go check out the rest of our podcasts. Check out all our shows at www.transmissionspodcast.com. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.